show you guys how to make paper cutouts of creatures, objects, and cartoon characters so that you can stick them on stuff, give them to your friends, or give them to your enemies. You can do anything you want with them. Grab a thick piece of paper and you're ready to start sketching. You can use a reference like I did with Dipper, or come up with an original character. Something to remember though, as you sketch, don't get too elaborate. Remember, you're going to have to cut this out, so start simple. I'm going to do something simple for this tutorial. You know what I love? Giraffes. I'm going to draw a giraffe. Now as you can see, my giraffe's starting to look very confused. What's he confused about? I'm not really sure myself. Now all I have to do is go back, darken my lines, and make some final adjustments. He's starting to turn into a very handsome, very confused giraffe. Now it's time to ink your drawing. Sharpie pens are what I use, but they bleed on loose leaf paper. Use your imagination. It can be any color you want it to be. But my giraffe's going to remain traditional colors for this video. Inking is a slow process, and one of the more artistically hazardous, since the lines you make can't be undone, so take your time. I've put a few spots on the giraffe, but I haven't inked them in because I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with them yet. The next step proves to be an interesting drawing technique anyway, but you won't be able to see it in the end. All you have to do is take the same color that you did your outliner inside with, and go around the outside again and try to make it twice as thick as the rest of the lines. This way, when you actually cut your drawing, you won't cut into the drawing itself. Now you finally get to cut out your shape. This is also an artistically hazardous part because, well, if you cut into your drawing, you're going to have a couple problems, but it is a lot of fun. I prefer to use my pocket knife over scissors because scissors don't quite have the agility one needs. You can also use an X-Acto knife. Try to cut halfway through your twice as thick border outlines, and if everything goes well, it should end up looking marvelous. If you are cutting with an X-Acto knife or a pocket knife, make sure to have a cutting board behind it, otherwise you might end up cutting into whatever you're cutting on. And remember as well, everyone makes mistakes. Oops. Speaking of which, there goes my giraffe's tail. Oh well. At least now we know why he looks confused. You're almost done. The last thing to do is the detailing. This can be pretty boring, but it definitely pays off in the end. Take whichever color you use to do the outline and go along the edges of your drawing so that you can't see the white on the sides of the paper. Now this could be pretty boring, so for the sake of time, I won't show you the whole clip. Now for the last and my favorite part, coloring! And we're done. Usually, I put my signature and the name of whatever I'm making on the back. Goodbye.